Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of the Draft of Glory, the series where we're losing money left, right and centre. I'll be lying. You guys can see the coins have dropped down a hell of a lot. The losses that I've took haven't helped. That's definitely one thing which is noticeable, that the losses haven't helped. But, and I will show you guys, but we do have a stacked club full of 83 and 84 rated players. Like, there's a lot of money to be made in there, guys. I don't know how much Marquinhos sells. Currently, I think I'm going to sell the players. Like, the 83s aren't even going for that much, really, are they? Like 2k. So I don't know if to sell now or wait till the next time. It's a difficult one because I don't know when the next going to put the SBC packs out. So we'll have to wait and see. Obviously, this is a big promo. People's clubs are getting filled, people's transfer lists are getting filled, and obviously it's difficult to judge. But if you guys want some MSP, PSN codes, cheat game codes, go and check out g2a.com. Their link is down below. If you're trying to hit over 3,000 likes, I'm brilliant. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So with that, we're going to pay another 15k today. Aim is to get some more Team of the Year players and also win the draft. So formation-wise, 4-3-2-1. 4-1-2-1-2 wide, and I'm going to go with a 4-3-2-1, 4-3-2-1, guys. Seeing what we get to start off with. Unfortunately, we are not gifted with a Team of the Year player to start off with, nor an informed Bale. So, with that choice, it's between Dybala, Bale and Ronaldo. I'm going to go with Gareth Bale today because that hopefully might help me. In the left wing, I'm hoping that Ronaldo pops now, which he hasn't done. We've got Alexis Sanchez and Neymar. And I think I'm going to take Neymar as a super sub if I can, in fact, put him on into the team. Now, the person in the striker position who would be absolutely brilliant for me would have been... would have been Mbappe or a Cavani, but we never hit either. So we're going with Jesus. Centre mids, looking for Real Madrid or PSG. We get Turan, but I think it's going to be easier to link with like Parejo or Benat, even though Turan's the better player of the two, I'd say, of the three, sorry. But when it comes to linking, the Turkish may be difficult. But that's a mistake I might make. So I'm going to go with Benat in the centre midfield position. Next centre midfielder, still looking for a Real Madrid player. We do get De Bruyne, but I'm going to go with Kovacic because he's one I do need. And then the next centre midfielder is going to be a non-rare. There's a Turkish player there. That's not very nice, is it? Is that literally Pro League A Division? Nah, terrible. Terrible. Let's go Huddleston in case we're able to do anything with the English League, but I doubt it. Now we do get Semedo. Juanfran would be a good choice there, but I'm going to go with Semedo with the Hunter Chem style on him, hoping to get someone else. Actually, I should have gone with Spanish. Thinking about it, I should have gone with Spanish. Doesn't really matter though, as we've got Laporte, and then goalkeeper. No La Liga, so we'll go with Schmeichel. He's got a higher rated card, but we'll see. Martinez, Savic. Let's go with Martinez. Left back, Digne, Alonso. We have took a Spanish actually. Let's go with Marcus Alonso. Actually, if I go with Digne, I can swap them two round, you see, and see what happens with the bench. Goalkeeper's definitely an issue, and it's going to get helped out here. So we got De Gea, would have been nice, but I'm going to go with Keylor Navas for the La Liga links. We need a centre midfielder and maybe some better defenders. We've got Aurier, Koulibaly. Let's go with Koulibaly over any of them. Next one is a... That's not a nice one, but it is a Opara fast. Not going to be used anyway. And now we've got midfielders. We've got Kondogbia, a French card, in fact. That's actually pretty useful. There, if we go over it like that, Kondogbia into the CDM. It's very, very low rated. The next bunch isn't much better with Orellana, but it is another Valencia card. And then we are looking to change strikers and left wing. So we do get a Path to Glory player. Piaka, Verdi. So I'll take that Path to Glory El Shaarawy, which I think it is a boosted because it's got a dynamic image on it. We've got Vidal, Salah, Vidal, not really interested in, so we'll take Mohamed Salah. Moving on to the reserves now. Coutinho, De La Four. That is a nice one. That is a nice one. It drops chemistry down. If I swap them two round, there we go. It's just the striker which is an issue. Mbappe, I'm going to take him. You guys know my crack with Mbappe. He could work. Oh, Ronaldo comes. Nice. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's Oblak there as well. But I'd be really stupid not to pick Cristiano. And Ronaldo can start as well. If I swap Kovacic round as well, that works. But the only thing I do need to get chemistry to is a striker. So hopefully I can maybe put one of these in. It's left forward I need, isn't it? Right, we've got a pick to get a striker. It's not worked. It's not worked. But we do get a player. He's got an informed version as well. We'll go with Tagliafico there. And it looks like I'm going to be... Actually, is it worth it? For free. Free. It's not worth it. I may as well keep that striker on low chemistry. Unless... Is he going to be on 3 or 4? Free. Yeah, it's not even worth it. I'll go with it like that. Yeah, there's no point. I'll just go with the team like that. It's very basic apart from Ronaldo. But who knows? It may work, it may not. And striker-wise, we can move Ronaldo into the striker position. Or even Mbappe, actually. And we've got a very, very good team. In some ways. Or am I just worth playing? Yeah, I may as well just play him. Yeah, may as well play him, go for a Brazilian manager, and then we're sorted. Because I think Orellana, he'll be on 3 as well. So I'll just keep Jesus there. That will do for me. So let's get on to it. See what we get. We asked for a Brazilian. We don't get a Brazilian. We do get a La Liga Santander, which takes everyone to 10. Premier League takes him to 5. What do I want? 10? But I think everyone's on 10 anyway. So I think I'm going to go with the extra chemistry. I can't see the noticeable difference between 4 and 5. So I'm going to go with the La Liga Santander manager anyway. And that completes it. We've got Ronaldo. Whether we get him in a pack or not, we'll have to wait and see. But that's another draft done, guys, with Cristiano Ronaldo. If we can win 4 games in a row this time, it would take us to 60 and 4. Still an insane record. But anything can happen in draft, guys. Just need to remember that I need to play calm, play patient, play slow, not rush it. And hopefully we're walking away with the spoils at the end of the day. Leave a like, rate and subscribe. Not, guys, let's go and get into it and hopefully win 4 in a row. So, guys, I've heard some of your complaints on the channel. Not enough gameplay. Well, today I've got gameplay for you. Wait, what? Gameplay wasn't the complaint? It was the drafting? Ah, well, you have got a lot of gameplay to get through today. The draft itself was built nicely. A decent formation, a decent attack force, defense a little bit mediocre, but very tolerable if I could outscore my opponent. And that is exactly what today is about, guys. Outscoring my opponent. Because I don't know what it was. We got some nice goals. That one wasn't a nice goal. I assure you we did get some nice goals. But it was a draft where usually, I don't know how many goals in a draft we'd usually get. I'd probably say like 4 goals a game. Well, today, in the gameplay, guys, you are going to be looking at 40 plus goals in 4 games. So I've ruined it sort of. It is going to get to the final. If you guys don't want to listen to what I've got to say, feel free to skip forward and see whether we won or lost. See what we get as a reward. I know some of you don't actually watch any of the gameplay, but if you do, hopefully you take some hints from it. Now, this draft came from directly after yesterday's draft. If you guys watched yesterday's draft, you'll know that I was talking about a few things. Rushing play, controlling defenders, and not being alert to certain things which my opponent was doing, like a clear Chiellini at the back post there, like really newbie mistakes, and watching back, editing it back to cut out the goals and seeing where the situations did arise from, guys. It's coming from me. Some of the ones I was a little bit like, well, I'm only up against like Ronaldo, Messi and Kane, it's going to be a difficult game. This one was a hella difficult game. We were winning the game, we went 3-2 down. He was passing it through to Ronaldo, Messi and Kane and getting goals every time we went forward. 4-2 he makes this game in the 35th minute. I could not bloody believe it. And with that, I honestly had no answers to what was going on. So not only did he make it 4-2, he then picks the ball up Ronaldo, a brilliant bit of skill which completely did me. Actually no, that was before that. Yeah, brilliant bit of skill. He gets the ball through to Kante, unleashes a hell of a shot, guys, in the 53rd minute, and it was looking game over. 3 goals down, wasn't looking to be getting back into the game, but then something clicked. I knocked it into attacking, and Ronaldo gets a 3rd goal for me to make it 5-3 in the 65th minute. The celebration of Ronaldo takes absolutely ages to get through as well, and also for the person who I did play, because he did message me after it, really good game. It was fun, it was stressful, and a mixed batch of emotions, guys, because when it was 5-3, we were hunting the ball down, good pressing there, 1-2 between Neymar and Ronaldo. Ronaldo works a space for himself, was going to go for the shot, squares it through to the other attacker, who gets it into, who is that? Kovacic, I think it was. I don't know, but Kovacic makes. I think it's Kovacic who makes it 5-4 because I don't recognise his game face. Yeah, Kovacic. So that looks nothing like him, by the way. So 5-4, whipping the ball in the 80th. We actually get a header from Ronaldo to put it back to 5-5. So the game is back in our favour. And then I do feel sorry for my opponent because he was holding the ball. It was like he wasn't there. And guess what, guys? His controller's died. But I don't understand why he was doing ball rolls before this chance. Because he didn't. He had the ball. He paused it. He didn't pause it. Sorry. He had the ball. His controller died. But I don't understand why his player was doing ball rolls. So we make it 6-5. Win the game. That's 11 goals in one game. Loads of shots. Crazy game. And we're moving on into the quarters. So with that, we're going to move into next game, and with this and probably the game after that, guys, I'm going to talk about some things which are going to go down in the series itself. So as you've seen, since Team of the Year and before Team of the Year, actually, just before we started the series, as we started the series, I was putting a lot of stuff into the club, the 83s and 84s. Obviously, I'm pre-making a hell of a lot of videos. I'm currently recording this, guys, on 21st of January, as Team of the Year's impacts, as you guys do know, on the Sunday. And I've stored a lot of stuff into the club. Now I thought I would save it ready for the Team of the Week SBCs, the upgrade SBCs, or even some SBCs to balloon the player prices up. But one thing's happened, Team of the Year's happened, and I misjudged it because they released a Team of the Week SBC with it. So I'm going to wait for the next round of the Team of the Week SBC to get released. That's when I'm going to list up my 83 and 84 rated players, because unfortunately, if I list them up now, they're going to go for a considerable less amount than when I did previously. And the reason I'm doing that is because I don't really need to sell. We've still got a lot of coins in the club. If we ever do get desperate, we still can sell them for probably more than they're going for now, because not many people are going to open packs up after Team of the Year, which is understandable. I'm one of them people who probably won't be opening as many packs in the future, but you can see we have got a lot in the club, and I think I do show you in this end of this video what we got in the club, just so you know in the future. But if not, I'll probably do it in the next episode of the Draft of Glory, just so you guys can see what's there, what's ready, and what we're going to be getting rid of. So there is a lot of money tied up in the club, even though our money looks like it's going down. There is a lot of money in the club, which I'm happy for, because it puts us in a good position considering how many decent players we have packed along the series. Mainly the first 3 episodes we packed a lot of stuff, and yeah, that's basically just clearing up what's going down, guys. So it does look like we're losing money. It's looking like nothing's really going down in the series, but honestly, when we get them paydays, it's going to be a massive jump up. I don't know how much exactly is in the club now, but I would say maybe 100k at least in all the players we've got. I could be wrong, maybe you guys have seen it and think that I've got more. So this is only the second game, guys. 3-3 in the 30th minute. I can score goals, I can't bloody defend, but if you watch the way I do defend, guys, sometimes I'm unlucky, sometimes I make stupid decisions. Ball through there, gets stuck on the foot of Laporte, and he makes it 4-3, taking my opponent into the lead. But I was feeling comfortable that we would not be losing this game, because he was very, very open on the counter-attack, and that was how we're going to play with him come the second half. As you can see, one touch pass again, through to Mbappe, one touch and a chip over De Gea. De Gea maybe could have caught that, I don't know. But 4-4, game is tied up, and now it was going to be a case of stopping him attacking with the likes of, obviously, Higuain, who's a clinical finisher. And from a set piece, we whip the ball in here. Ronaldo through to Bale, Bale through to Ronaldo, Ronaldo back to Bale, and a brilliant finish. And that was how fast we were able to get the goal, guys, and get back into lead in the 53rd minute. So if we can push for some more goals and get us maybe 1 or 2 more goals comfortable, you can see 9 goals, guys, in this game. Ronaldo with the ball gets it through to Bale, Bale through, and Ronaldo actually gets a rebound in to make it 10 goals in this game, but thankfully 2 goals up for me. So the next goal was going to be very, very important. We're still not even halfway there with the goals, I don't think. Neymar with the ball, he's able to Rabona across it to the back post, a header by Ronaldo off the post, and a rebound by Mbappe does give us a 7-4 lead in the 76th minute, and my opponent then does decide to press the pause button to exit out of the game. And already, I'm pretty sure we've got as many goals as we would get in the usual draft, guys. We've got it in the space of 2 games. It doesn't get better, but because I'm editing the video before I go on to the next 2 drafts, I do know the mistakes, and I'm hopefully going to rectify them moving on into the final 2 drafts. Ronaldo, Modric, Higuain, Dybala in form when he decides to show up, in form Silva, in form Valencia, Smalling, and a few other decent players in his team. Instantly, we go 1-0 up in the 2nd minute of the game, guys, with a brilliant finish from Jesus, who puts it on in. I was unsure whether I was going to be using him, whether I was not going to be using him. But we obviously got him into the team, and we would use him until we needed to. Ball through to Higuain, through to Ronaldo, brilliant finish. He lined it up perfectly, and obviously got him into a position where he's going to unleash the shot, especially with the version of Ronaldo he did have. From a corner, a flick on from Smalling makes it 2-1 to him in the 27th minute. I was not thinking to defend that position, and unfortunately got punished for that mistake. So from 2-1, my opponent is able to get another attack through, and it's Ronaldo with an insane bit of skill. He makes it 3-1 in the 47th minute. That's the goal, guys, which I thought was in an earlier game, but it was actually in the semi-final. So 3-1 lead to my opponent in the 47th minute, and we had to do something to change the game to get back on into it. Thankfully, Mbappe and the team started to show up now. Mbappe through to Neymar. Neymar makes it 3-2 in the 55th. So we're only 1 goal away from getting back into the game and tying it up back to us. And Ronaldo with the ball, he could have gone down there, guys. He could have potentially got my opponent a red card, but we were composed and we finished it with his left foot to make it 3-3. I'm still annoyed that Ronaldo hurdled that tackle. I don't know why he hurdled that tackle. He literally could have given us in a better position of my opponent getting a red card, but we tied it up anyway. We got it. And we're now obviously going to look to push towards the win in the 57th minute. But can we defend, guys? We can't. A corner again. Still haven't learned from a mistake. Whipped in. Header from Ronaldo. He makes it 4-3 in the 75th. We had to get back into the game ASAP. We had to do our thing ASAP. Otherwise, we're going out in the semi-final. And if you guys have watched the previous draft, so we have gone out in the semi-final, we don't get a good payday, you know? So, ball through to Ronaldo here. He gets it in through to Mbappe. Mbappe equalises in the 77th. And that was us back into the stages of, obviously, coming back into the game. Now from my corner, extra time this round, Kovacic in through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo chips it in, a control and a half volley, weak as hell, guys. Laporte puts it into the back of the net and makes it 5-4. And my opponent didn't seem to show up for extra time because we were able to get some more goals. Here's number 10 of this game, Mbappe, controlling the ball nicely with the fake shot, able to shoot himself and put it into the side net. 6-4, 10 goals. 2 more to come. 2 more goals to come, guys. So we're not finished. You guys love goals, you know. And I'm going to continue giving them. You can see we are able to push on through. Mbappe down to Digne. Digne with a fake shot. Nice shot pass over there, but terrible clearance. We get it through. Nice bit of passing. And Kondogbia gets on the score sheet. I think out of all the games he's just got, that was his first goal in the draft after 30 plus goals already. 7-4. And then in the second half, extra time, guys, my opponent is passing around, looking to still get back into the game. He woke up a little bit now, and you can see Silva with the ball through to Ronaldo, to Dybala, to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo gets a brilliant shot in past the keeper, who, honestly, Navas, if I can avoid him in the future, guys, I will be, because he saved absolutely nothing, but it didn't help with me letting them get into them shooting positions. Final game. Insigne, Suarez, Team of the Year Bonucci, Inform Handanovic, Cruz, Alexandro. Not really that team to shout about. It looked like it was going to be an easy win, but he did have some substitutes to bring on. Ball through to Neymar. Neymar with the positioning. Nice dribbling as well, guys. He gets an early goal in the 13th minute to put us 1-0 up. Now, this game was the only game which did finish with under 10 goals. And it was a painful one because I was making mistakes, passing it out to stupid positions. Aubameyang on the field through to Suarez, and that was a brilliant shot there to make it 1-1 in the 15th minute. So as soon as we had got our lead, he had got back into the game with a brilliant finesse, and I literally was just shaking my head thinking, when will this draft bloody end? Because I don't know, as much as you're doing alright, you win and you get into the final stage of the draft, it's a very, very painful thing just to be conceding goals left, right and centre. Bale makes it 2-1. In the 17th minute, directly after he scored. Not bad. Can we keep the lead? We can't keep the lead. We get caught on the counter. Aubameyang waiting for the run of Aubameyang. Suarez waiting for the run of Aubameyang. Aubameyang with the shot into the far corner makes it 2-2 in the 33rd minute. And we're not even... Well, we are halfway through the game. No, we're not even halfway through the game, sorry. But we make it 3-2 directly after he scored. So we got him on a few kick-off cheese. He got a few cheesy goals, but we got a lot of the kick-off cheese in our favour. So 3-2. And in the 45th minute, guys, we are able to get a second goal. And it's Jesus through to Neymar. Neymar to Jesus. Jesus gets a shot off with the low driven to make it 4-2 and putting us 2 goals comfortable. Moving on into the half-time. 6 goals scored. So it's still counting. The gameplay, I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you're learning from it as well, how not to defend, because I am flicking through players like no tomorrow. He makes it 4-3 in the 53rd minute. Very, very nice finish by Neymar. And then not long after that, guys, in the 77th minute, Aubameyang through to Silva, Silva through to Aubameyang, Aubameyang through to Silva. Nice bit of control and a brilliant finish. Keeper got unlucky enough to save it, and the game was made 4-4, looking like it was going to take us to extra time. So 4-4, one more goal in the game, guys, and it came with me in the 86th minute. Neymar through to Ronaldo. Ronaldo takes a shot, but Neymar takes it off him, and we make it 5-4 in the 86th minute. And thankfully, guys, we're able to hold on to a win. But I don't think I'm ever going to see a draft of glory like this again with over 40 goals in the gameplay section of the video. Right, guys, I'm so glad that draft is over. This formation is way too attacking, not very defensive, and even though we did win the draft, we conceded so many goals and scored too many goals as well. This game, lucky 86, I think it's 86 minute winner, and you can see 6-5, 7-4, 7-5 and 5-4. It's ridiculous. That's literally over 10 goals a game, apart from the final, which was 9 goals. Mental. But let's see what we get as a reward, guys. We get a rare player pack and a gold pack. It's like a 50k pack standard, but as you guys have seen the previous videos for obviously the draft, it doesn't really pay out. The gold pack has given us a few good things. The 50k packs haven't been the best. We do get players there, MLS as well, and a badge, all of which we'll hold on to, and I'll probably go through it after I've done all of the drafts I want to do. I've got 2 more I want to do, and then we are done. So let's see who we get in the rare players pack, guys. Team of the Year still active. Ooh, is that an inform? No. Spanish, centre back, Barcelona, Gerard Piqué. Bloody hell. 87 rated Gerard Piqué. I presume he's going to sell for something good. And there might be something else in there with him. Horn, Mandzukic. How much does Piqué sell for? Actually, I don't think he'll sell for much now. But he's still... damn, prices have absolutely shat the bed, haven't they? Let's... I think he's paid for the draft. I'm going to get rid of him now. Or should I get rid of him later? Decisions. I think prices will go back up after Team of the Year, guys. So we have made our money back on this draft. And I think he'll sell for well more than he's worth now. 28, 29, 25. I think his price will go up. So I am, for that reason, going to hold on to him. Them 3 players will hold on the trade pile. I'll probably sell them when after Team of the Year as well. But all in all, guys, a pretty good player to get a walkout pack. And something has sold in the trade pile, which is a contract. And we'll continue to list all the other stuff up as well. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like rate. We've got something else to claim as well, which is weekly objectives, play 8 games. We get 1 gold pack. We may get a team of the year in it, guys. It may be an untradeable team of the year, but it isn't, and it's untradeable. There's nothing, no contents within this pack which can give us anything good. So literally gonna discard it unless it's like a kit or something. But I'm not that bothered, as all our business gets done through the draft. Until next time, guys. See you later. Have a very, very nice rest of your day.